What is going on, people? Today I'm here with my teacher for Entrepreneurship program, and now we are doing an interview. This is Natalie Rock. What is the most important thing on how to start a business? What would you recommend to the teenagers and everyone who wants to start a new business? Like, what is the number one thing that you would recommend?
Good question. Number one, you need a really good idea.
Idea is important, yeah, I think so.
Definitely, and that doesn't mean that it has to be something new and novel and completely crazy and something that nobody's ever heard of before. It just has to be something that people will want, something that customers want, and that people are willing to invest in and to buy.
So like every day you gotta be on the track of the news, because you gotta search, you gotta seek what people actually need, what they need.
Exactly, and you find out what people need by talking to them, and you also observe your environment.
Do you also have your own business?
Yes, I buy and sell clothes on eBay, so vintage clothes and designer clothes. I buy them and I look around and see what people are buying. For instance, now people like bum bags. So
what's that?
It's like a belt, but it's a bag. And
so we put it here.
Yeah.
Okay. I know, for the traveling?
Yes.
Yeah, I know that.
But now people really like them, like the trendy ones, or like vintage one, like Chanel.
Well,
or something.
so explain about the business. So you buy a product and then you just sell it, or how?
Yes, that's exactly it.
Like you have a company, but you are the only employee and your own CEO.
Yes.
So you are самостоятельный подетник, how do you say it?
Self-employed.
Yeah, self-employed, you're that.
That's right, yeah. So I might go to a market, a vintage market, and see something really cheap, like a nice bag, and then clean it up, and then I sell it on eBay or on Depop. Do you know Depop?
Depop, no.
It's a European app that you can, it looks like Instagram, so you can connect with people who have the similar interests. And I might say to them, oh look, I've got this really lovely bum bag. And then they'll say, oh yeah, I'll take it.
He's learning us on how to do the business ideas, because if you want to be entrepreneur, you can copy idea, but you just have to upgrade it a bit, and then that's how you start a business. But is this you're doing like a company or something, or is it just like
a hobby? Yeah, it's more like a hobby, I think.
It's more like a hobby, yeah. Because you buy and sell.
Yeah, it's just something I like to do on the weekend, because in the week I like to teach people like you.
Yeah.
And at the same time I'm like, oh, I'd like to do something that makes a little money and is interesting to do. It's interesting to connect with people and to understand what people want to buy.
It is actually, because entrepreneurship is all about understanding the people's behavior and actually solving their problems.
That's exactly it. So you need to understand what problems people have and then find a way to resolve it. And once you've done that, that's entrepreneurship.
That's entrepreneurship. And one more question, I didn't understand that. What is the difference between entrepreneurship and business, economy? What is the difference, Because I don't understand really. For example, let's take a look at this. You buy a watermelon for $5 and then you sell it for $7, for example, and you got $2 of profit. But entrepreneurship would do, for example, he would buy a watermelon for $5 and then he would turn it to juice, the 2 juices, for example, and each juice will cost $5. So that's $5 profit, you know what I mean?
That's an amazing example. That's so true. Yeah, because it's very easy to just buy the watermelon and then sell it.
Yeah.
But the entrepreneur takes a resource and combines it and changes it. So it makes it into something new. So the idea of making watermelon into watermelon juice means that you can get much more out of the watermelon than simply selling it on.
That's true, yeah.
Absolutely. It's a really good example.
But do you also do something like that, like this example?
No, actually.
So that's actually not really entrepreneurship, but it's more like business, or how do you say?
Yeah, and in entrepreneurship, lots of people are now arguing between the word entrepreneur and the word self-employed, or the word business owner. So some people say you can be a business owner but not an entrepreneur because you're just doing something that's very tried and tested or easy.
So you're just buying and selling.
Exactly. So some people say, no, just because that person runs a nail salon, it doesn't mean they're an entrepreneur, they're just a business owner. And other people say, no, doesn't matter, even if you're doing something that's not new or not particularly novel, you can still be called an entrepreneur. So there is a lot of debate about that.
Yeah.
I think I really liked your idea though, with the watermelon.
Alright. One more question. How long have you been living here in LA? Because you're from Britain, right? From
Yes.
UK?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been in LA for a year. So I live in Manchester normally, where I teach.
Because it's like the British accent.
Can you tell?
Yeah.
Can you tell it different from an American accent?
Yeah, it is. Like, I came here to America to actually learn American accent.
Yes.
But now I also hear the British accent, and I can really like see the difference between
Which one's best?
American. because I saw the difference, because you just cut the r out. You know, you say river, and Americans would say river.
Yeah,
That's
true.
just an example. For
Yeah,
example.
very
And you say
perspective.
I can't, and Americans say I can't.
Yeah.
That's the difference that
can't.
I realized.
Yeah.
So this was my teacher for entrepreneurship program, and I'm having this entrepreneurship program for 2 weeks here in the UCLA, and at the end of 2 weeks we'll try to come up with our own ideas, and we're going to like make an idea and try to put it in practice. And that's it. So that is it for today's vlog. Actually, it's not like a vlog, it's more like an interview, guys. So that's it. Peace!
One kiss is all it takes.